Morning. Monday morning. You know what that means? The latest installment of Crack That Crap Open. Week number 25. Today's selection, Nording Seaweed. I imagine when they came up with this blend, they were all sitting around drunk and decided seaweed was a good one. What's next? Poison ivy? I don't know. Blended in Germany, packed in the USA, and distributed by the Orango Cigar Company. You don't hear much about them anymore. This was tinned January 16th, 2025. It contains black Cavendish, burley, and Virginia, and it is topped with caramel or caramel, depending on which part of the country you're from. I don't care. And cream. And it is supposedly a ready rubbed. Let's see, do we get a frosty cold one? No. No frosty cold one. What do you know about that? Oh, by the way, it is, what is it? 11:17 in the a.m. .70 degrees. As you can tell, we're at a different park today. We're down in Shalersville, Portage County, 2 counties to the south of where I live. Why am I here? Because the park I go to this morning, on most mornings, Monday mornings, was roped off. And they had a park worker there turning you around, and you say, hey, what's going on? They found a body. I said, I don't want no part of that. So I came down here. There we go. Looking pretty ready rubbed. And that is dry. Mighty, mighty dry. It's available if you guys are interested. Let me write that down. I hate, and it hasn't been in the tin all that long. What in the world is going on with these people? Hold on a second, what was I gonna do? Oh. Gonna get a pipe cleaner. Pipe today is I call it the American Eagle. I don't believe this to be briar. I believe this is pear wood. But I don't know for sure, because this was a gift from my brother a couple Christmases ago. And it does take a filter, but yeah, not this guy. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Hasn't been that long that this didn't go through a a deep clean. Yep, that's good. Oh, Mr. B. No room for Mr. B here. So let's go ahead and break off a chunk of this and break it up a little bit so that it'll go in the bowl just a little bit easier. How y'all doing today? Beautiful day. Just lightly put it in there. Give it a test. Oh yeah. She's open. Thank you, Donnie. Well, that's not bad. Definitely caramel. And it does feel creamy. So that's not bad. This will make a fine addition to the end of the season. Dump them in a bowl and mix them up. See what we come up with. Last year was like a drunken fruit salad. Piper King can tell you about that. I gave him a jar. Very, very enjoyable. Some kind of stamp on here. What is that? I never noticed that before. 73. Doesn't say who made it though. Mr. B's back. Get away from my drink, you crazy bee. Nice. This is definitely an after dinner smoke, you know, get you a little sweet going. I can feel that if you go heavy on this, it's going to give you a little burn. So don't do that. Here we are at the end of the month, and October is coming. Leaves are changing. They're changing and falling big time in my house. You might hear the traffic. We're kind of close to the road, but over here behind me is the track that I'm going to walk here in a little bit. The cinder track, but yeah, it's pretty smooth. The last I remember, haven't been down here for a while. Would I cellar this? I would probably keep a couple tins. I wouldn't go deep on it. I'd probably keep a couple tins. You know, when you want to cleanse your palate, this would be the ticket. That bee's back again, man, goodness. I'm gonna smash him. Don't get excited, I didn't do it. We need bees to survive, but they also need me to leave me alone. See, there, he's a crazy guy. Okay, we're going to put the score down. This would have been a solid 8.5, but it's dry. So we're gonna knock it down to 8.2. So there we go with that one. Go ahead and snip the edge. I'm going to try to make it through October. I think the weather will hold out that long. We'll make it through October before we call it quits for this season. And the good thing is, with all the donations I got from Mark, Welsh Piper, I got a good start for next year. So, yeah, not bad. So anyways, there you go. You know what we say, right? Where is the camera at on this thing, man? You know, over here you don't see it, but it's right here in front of me. Over here, you see it. Anyway, life's a highway. Go drive it. every day is a school day. If you're not learning, you're being left behind. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Wake up.